to the Jeff Weachter Show. I'm host Michael Pomasco alongside Jeff Weachter. Coach, let's begin by reviewing the CDH game. Is this the kind of outcome you expected?
No, Mike, it wasn't. We were expecting a little bit tougher game. The coaching staff scouted Central Dauphin East and thought they were improved from last year. But in the same token, I'm very happy because I thought our defense improved quite a bit from our first two scrimmages. And I thought offensively we executed the game plan very well. I thought we were very sharp on offense in the passing game and also the running game. We threw a lot of different formations at them, and I was very pleased with the way we executed.
Coach, why don't you take us back through the first half from Saturday?
All right, our first drive, we got the opening kickoff. Mike Jones almost returned the kickoff. He cramped up a little bit, and so we came out and we mixed up run and pass out of a lot of different formations, and it culminated in a 5-yard touchdown run by quarterback Kyle Conkar. The defense came out and played very well. We got the punt back, and we got a big touchdown run, a diving touchdown run in the corner of the end zone by Darrell Holland, our fullback. And we kicked off, and again, our defense played very good defense. We came back. We threw a touchdown pass to a young promising sophomore receiver in Sloth Williams. I thought Kyle Conkar, quarterback, executed the game plan very well. He was sharp. We mixed in some veer runs, we mixed in some pass, we mixed in some power running. Again, the defense came back and held them. We drove down the field. We threw a nice pass over the middle to tight end Tarajay Krakowski, and that drive culminated in a shovel pass to freshman Jamel Poteet, who showed some real speed, getting around the corner, and it was on. It gave us a chance. I believe we took a little criticism in the paper for calling a timeout, being up 35-0 with about a minute left. But hey, it was their job to stop us. They were down on the 5-yard. They had us pinned down on the 5-yard line. We were going to run out the clock. Mike Jones made a nice run for us, got us out past the 20. And right now, this early in the season, we need to work on things. And so we decided we were going to work on our 2-minute offense. Kyle Conkar threw a pass and just missed you for a touchdown. And we came back and ran a screen to Mike Jones. He broke a tackle, made a great move, and showed his speed down the sideline. So it was 42-0, and I was very happy with the first half.
Now, Coach, what do you say to a team that's winning 42-0 at halftime like McDevitt was?
Well, the first thing is not everything was happy. Our young kickoff coverage team did not do a great job. It's a little bit young and inexperienced, and they need to get better, which I believe they will. It's not up to the standards. We've always prided ourselves here at Bishop McDevitt on having a great kickoff coverage team. The other thing I said to the starters is you only got one more series. I felt it was important to get work the first series after the second half to prepare us for the rest of the year. So I told the starters that this is a nothing game, and we have to go out there and play like a 0-0. And it was great. Our defense came out. We kicked off. They stopped them 3 and out. We punted. We went right down the field and scored. And it gave us a chance to put in some younger players that work hard, second teamers that work hard, deserve some playing time. And I believe they showed the McDevitt fans that the future is bright here at McDevitt.
Okay. In this week's episode of Coach Weck's Playbook, we'll look at a play that has been very successful so far for the McDevitt offense.
Welcome to Coach Weck's Playbook. Today we're going to talk about a play that's been very successful for us this year called the veer. The veer is a triple threat play where the quarterback, the fullback, or the tailback is going to end up with the ball. We just don't know which one of them at play because it depends on what the defense is going to do. At the snap of the ball, our fullback's aiming point is going to be the outside leg of the guard. Our quarterback is going to take his steps down the line, 1, 2, and our tailback is going to maintain pitch relationship. Now our quarterback is going to read, we're going to leave the defensive end unblocked, the tackle is going to come down on the backer, guard's going to block here, center's going to reach, we're going to zone block this backside, and if this end comes down and crashes the mesh point between the quarterback and the fullback, the quarterback is going to pull the ball and he's going to come around the corner and the tailback is going to call for the ball. If this defensive end comes upfield, then we're just going to hand the ball off to the fullback and he's going to go. We can also do this out of another formation. Cut. All right. Okay, we also run this play, the veer, out of a different other formations. And on this play, you're going to see a highlight foul by that we had in the East game out of this formation. We're going to run the veer here. So this could be our fullback or our tailback. Again, outside leg of the guard. Our quarterback's coming down the line. We're reading this defensive end. We're going to block with the tackle here. We're going to block back. We're going to zone it. In this play against East, Kyle Conkar, the end came down on our fullback to Darrell Holland. And Mike Kamasko, our slot receiver, now at the snap of the ball comes back, and he's actually going to be our pitch man. Kyle pulled, came around. This outside backer actually was tackling Kyle. Mike Kamasko called for the ball, and Kyle ended up pitching to Mike, and we had a successful play. That's it for this week's edition of Coach White's Playbook.
Hi, I am player reporter Stephen Murphy, and I am interviewing Mike Jones for the Senior Spotlight. Mike, what position do you play?
Play running back and defensive back.
What are some of your favorite things to do outside the football field?
I box, hunt, and lift.
What is your favorite food?
Hot wings.
What would you like to major in college?
Construction engineering.
Do you have any favorite moments from a two-a-day practice?
Sleep.
Coach, can you give us a preview of the team you can play on this Saturday, the Hempfield Black Knights?
Yeah, McDevitt fans will remember them from 04 and 05. We played them in the playoffs. 05, they almost upset us down in Harrisburg. Last year we played them down there. We beat them pretty good. But they have a new coach, a guy that I know very well, Bob Forgrave, who used to be a college coach, used to be defensive coordinator at Millersville University. He's an excellent coach, and he's really going to have them coming off the ball. McDevitt fans, unfortunately, will give you a bad memory of they run the McKeesport offense, so I really didn't want to, but I had to go back on Sunday night and look at the McKeesport offense. And we think we have a good game plan in, but they have a very good fullback, middle linebacker in the Mason kid. They have a very quick quarterback, and they have some speed. So I think they're definitely going to be a challenge for us. Defensively, they're pretty good. They run a 4-3. So it should be a great test for us on Saturday. But, Mike, I think we're going to be up to the challenge. At least I hope so.
I would like to thank you for watching the Jeff Weachter Show. Please come out and support your Bishop McDevitt Crusaders Saturday, September 8th at 10:30 a.m. here at McDevitt Field.